and Zach Clayton of the back channel for allowing us to have this show on their platform.
All right, Emily, let's do a reboot for our YouTube audience. With the delay in your start to the show, 12 minutes into it, YouTube does not allow you to park a live for 12 minutes. So I had to restart. It took that little bit of time. So again, let's tell our YouTube audience, what are they watching? Who are you and what's going on? Back to you, Emily.
Welcome to the Blue Collar Crypto Show with Tim Torosian. I am Emily, one of filling in a little bit here for Tim. But the Blue Collar Crypto is all about cryptocurrency, with Tim providing info and tips, tricks, and techniques regarding cryptocurrency. This show is a part of the World of Ability Podcast Network. Special thanks to Marcus Hart of Transforming Media, Jay Stoyan of the Disability Channel, and Zach Clayton of the Buck Channel for allowing us to have this show on their platforms. Just a slight background a little bit about this. Kurt, Tim, and I met a couple of years ago in 2020, when we were both involved with a nonprofit and for-profit, both founded by Anna Maria Bliven, called Onward and Upward. It's a nonprofit, and Prosperity Pathways as the for-profit, which are veteran-owned, veteran-run, and are about helping people find employment, as well as eventually housing if needed. Earlier this year, Tim decided that he wanted to do a podcast on cryptocurrency, which has been a little bit of a big interest of his as of late. And so Kurt and I said we would help him with producing this show. And so that's how the Blue Collar Crypto came out of this. And we also have a few updates and a few other things that are going on in our world over here. There is an International Day of Happiness. The official International Day of Happiness is on March 20th, 2023. And the Happy Neighborhood Project, or HNP, is celebrating the International Day of Happiness on St. Patrick's Day, so March 17th, 2023. It is going to be from 9 a.m. Pacific to 3 p.m. Pacific, or same as noon to 6 p.m. Eastern. There is there are going to be speakers, entertainment, speed networking, the biggest thing with this event is that the speed networking. Due to that, we are striving to beat the record of the most people speed networking at one time. The record right now was set in 2014 by Belgium and is at 1,068. So we are looking to get over that. Tickets are on sale right now at $20. It's just an early bird rate, but will be going up starting in January. So I would really encourage anybody who is interested in coming. I would invite everybody to come and participate in this event. You don't have to stay for the whole thing if your schedule does not allow. But I also encourage everybody to get your tickets ASAP, as prices will be going up as the event gets closer. We are also a part of it's called as a mutual aid network, which is basically helping people without necessarily always using financial currency. And on December 17th, the Mutual Aid Network is hosting a Solidarity Summit, which the Mutual Aid Network holds Solidarity Summits every quarter. And so the next one is December 17th. And something new is that after it's from 2 to 4 p.m. Central. And we are having a karaoke party right after the summit from 4 to 5 p.m. Central. Garrett, do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, we are always pleased at the Disability Channel for all of the responses we get from the business community, and we're delighted with the collaborative platform World Ability Podcast Network that got born out of our connection to Transforming Media Network, and that Zach Clayton picks it up over at the PAC channel, and that we are with the Happy Neighborhood Project able to give invites out around with Happy Business Networking for professionals to come onto the platform and share who they are, what they do, their products and services, and join in the conversation in these talk shows. And we had a tremendous show yesterday with World Ability Podcast. We had Ken Wright on here, who's your guru for open enrollment, your open enrollment guru, and in the realm of health insurance otherwise. he is the health insurance savant. But we got personal with them, and it was a great show yesterday. So tomorrow we're looking forward to live stream with Jennifer A. Whitaker with her few shows, and we've got Patty Ernest, who comes on here and does the World of Pets podcast. So Emily, can you go into a little bit more of the programming that you're all working on week by week?
So yeah, we have, as Kurt was saying, we have the show with Jennifer A. Whitaker and one with Patty. We also have one on Tuesday evenings with Zeta, called The World of Women, which is all about women and children and pregnancy and everything involved with women and children. And then on Wednesday, we have a radio show called Ability MKE Now, which is connected with disability advocacy. And then there's the World of Ability, as Kurt was talking about. So if anybody is interested in if anybody is interested or knows of anybody who would be interested in either being a guest on the show or on a show or helping out the show in some other capacity, just let me and or Kurt know. Either Emily Gollmer at iCloud.com, that's EMILYGOLLMER at iCloud.com, or 715-303-9835 for me or for Kurt. Contact him at 262-372-1754 or at abilitymkenow@gmail.com. Do you have anything you want to add quick? Ian?
Yeah, I want you, Emily, to go in a little bit more what the scenario is, with Tim, with this being his show. I know you got word from him that he was working to momentarily come on here. We're going to be doing this segment perhaps without him. We'll see. But can you go into what you're coordinating at to see if we can get a Tim Torosian segment on here for Blue Collar Crypto?
Well, I've doing quite a bit to try to get a hold of Tim. I was calling him a few times, sending him messages. I never got a response until maybe like 15 minutes ago, where he said that he would be felt like he was going to be on in a minute. But when Tim does come on, he usually likes to keep it sort of relatively short show, like 15 to 30 minutes, all about cryptocurrency and anything kind of connected with cryptocurrency. And not sure that I know a whole lot about cryptocurrency. I'm sure Tim knows a lot more than I do, at least with the minute, the moment. So I'll let him maybe talk more about the whole cryptocurrency world. And he does get on here. Garrett, how much do you know about cryptocurrency?
I mean, been kind of observing the digital presence of crypto or of Bitcoin, I should be saying. And I know at the Mutual Aid Network, we talked about cryptocurrency a little bit as something to bring into the work we're doing there, and that it's digital. A lot of people like it because it's got its anonymity and its privacy. It's got its potential security advantages and, kind of a nice way to get into this realm of alternative currencies and, kind of having more flexibility beyond the dollar bill, or alternatively to credit cards and stuff like that. So Blue Collar Crypto seems to be a show that can help people for the future of this, that cryptocurrency is here to stay. How about you, Emily? What else do you know about cryptocurrency?
Well, I've heard of Bitcoin and where's cryptocurrency, and something can be traded and and then that kind of thing. But outside of that, I don't know too much else outside of that, but I was interested in what Tim has to say about it. Right, Kurt?
Yeah, Tim always has little nuggets, little, simple added insights. He drums up a little tip or trick or technique or a little piece of info and just kind of gives us a little morsel each week. So it's real easy and real doable for our blue collar workers. Back to you, Emily.
I guess sort of going back to the I was kind of saying about the Happy Neighborhood Project, which was started by a guy named Edwin. It started as an in-person event, but once COVID hit a couple of years ago, it went online onto Zoom, and that's when it kind of really exploded. And we got up to 70 some 70 some meetings around the US and around the globe. With like business networking events. And we are always looking for co-hosts for these events. So if you or anyone else are interested in being a co-host for one of these events, also to get a hold of me and Kurt about it. So what started this was Edwin's went around and talking to over 1,000 people about happiness, and starting the I Am Happy project. We also have a clubhouse. Kurt and I run a clubhouse networking event on Thursdays at 5 Eastern, for those of you who are interested in that. Kurt, do you have anything you want to say about HMP?
HMP is the happiest place in the world for business people. Zip code HAPPY. Great International Day of Happiness coming up Friday, March 17th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Pacific time on Hopin, HOPIN.com, and 48 events a week for free happy business networking. Emily, tell me about your clubhouse event. What do you do every Thursday?
Well, every Thursday, Kurt and I, along with Jonathan Del Rosa out of Massachusetts, host a business networking room on Clubhouse. HMP business networking room on Clubhouse. Title is Happy Business Networking and Building Relationships. And it's like what we do at an HMP event, just kind of coming in and not really like meeting new people, and seeing how anyone can collaborate. We've had some very good conversations come out of this clubhouse room. Everybody is invited to join us on in this room, and it's every Thursday at 5 o'clock Eastern. And the more people we have, the better, or the merrier. And encourage everybody to invite their friends and join the Happy Neighborhood Project Club on Clubhouse. And along with all the other things that happen on Clubhouse. Kurt, do you have anything you want to say about Clubhouse event?
Yeah, we're finding that a lot of people like and prefer Clubhouse because it's audio only. It's very slick with its capability to follow somebody's Instagram and Twitter and see a bio that's printed there and have a conversation. Hosting Clubhouse, we can do sound effects, and there's different multimedia effects that are there in Clubhouse. We use the app Club Deck clubdeck.app for that as a third-party software to use with your account from Clubhouse. And it's a great way to build up connections and have those conversations.
Yeah, which Club Deck is for anyone to be able to access Clubhouse on your computer, like your desktop computer. Because it's Clubhouse is an app for your phone. So there isn't a real app for the computer, actual Clubhouse app for the computer. So in order to, or at least as of yet, as far as I'm aware, so the Club Deck is the way to go at the moment. But we know to be able to be on Clubhouse on your computer, if that makes it anything any easier for you to be able to do it from a computer instead of your phone. I've also created a number of other actual clubs on Clubhouse as well. For things such as like the Joy Network and a few of our podcast shows that we have. Well, I think other things. And would love everybody to participate in those clubs as well. And Kurt says or has to sign out on air. Thank you for reminding me that we're on air, Kurt, with your sign. Yeah, Kurt just started this week with that sign. Reminding me of with that sign. Where'd you get that sign, Kurt?
It is a birthday present I got earlier last week, and but now I understand we have a celebrity that just.
Now we have Tim has decided to join us. Hi, Tim.
Tablet. Hi. I've got a tablet now. It's a lot more. If I have the meeting ID number, I can get on any of these shows now. That's kind of cool. Hold on. There it is.
But since this is the Blue Collar Crypto Show, Kurt and I have been kind of talking for the last like half hour here, but since it is the Blue Collar Crypto Show, I think I'm gonna hand it over to you for what you have to say about cryptocurrency today.
Okay. Let's start. I'm going to go to the chat a lot. I don't know if your listeners are trying to get into the chat, and I'm going to type in Udemy. And I am not sponsored by this, but it's called Udemy. So clarification, I'm not getting any funds from this wonderful organization that provides crypto education. And I would educate you, and I can point you to a source that can educate you better than I can. So that's what I'm doing. I'm pointing you towards a source I'm not shirking my responsibilities of the podcast. My responsibility is to educate you. I'm just and enlightening and joining with this udemy.com. And then that's where you find crypto education. What's great about Udemy is you are purchasing a course that's going to teach you about crypto. Now, you have to consider that it's online education. Like when you go to a class at a school or university, you show up in person. When the lecture is over, you have your notes or recording, maybe, but you can't replay it. Now, online education, you can replay the online courses over and over again. Once you purchase the course, you own the course, so you can keep trying. And sometimes we need repetition. Sometimes we learn when we repeat things. So that's what's great about online is this repetition, repetition, repetition. You try and figure it out until you got it. You keep going until you get it. Not all of us are good in the classroom or with information, but all of us know when we've understood something. When we finally get it, we finally understand it. All of us know where that point is. With online education, it's a little bit easier because you can watch the video courses over and over and repeat and try and get it. If you don't get it the first time around watching it, you play it again at another time at your convenience, right? And those of us who have funny schedules, we have got families to take care of. We don't have a lot of time to replay this, but we do have time when it's in our schedule because we want to change careers. And like a lot of the television nonprofit schools, non-traditional career, also the let's call it the schools that sometimes a diploma is sent to you in the mail because it's all done online. So that's what I'm promoting today. I'm calling it Udemy, U-D-E-M-Y. Anybody that's watching this should be punching in those letters into your Google box and trying to find out what it's all about. And then, the great thing about Udemy, U-D-E-M-Y, is that there are hundreds and hundreds of different courses that don't relate to, the great thing about crypto is you're going to get it or you're not, but there are there's courses on how to make money from Amazon. There's other courses at Udemy that show you how to make money on hundreds of different online ventures. Whatever you want to be, chances are there's a course on Udemy that will show you how to do that. And these are professional instructors. These are people in the field. These are leaders, sometimes of their fields. They're professionals. They're the originators sometimes. They've worked in Congress. They've worked in the halls of justice. They've worked on Wall Street with the stock exchange, with bonds and stocks and currencies. And they will show you the technology that you need, give you the, and in a lot of cases, there's backup to this. There is support that is included in these, and not in all cases. And in some cases, you'll have one subject, but you'll have 10 different courses, professional courses to help you with that one subject. So it's a little less costly. Unlike a university, which might take you years or a year or 2 years, you could be up and running in a month in some of these courses as far as knowing what you need to make money. Also, if I might say, people with disabilities, you can learn this at home. Online education at home is a very, very hot and very valuable resource for people with disabilities. You're in a wheelchair and you have a computer, you can learn at home and work online remotely from home. No longer do you need to depend on a disability check, but if you just want to augment that income, you can make some money on top of that. And go to work directly from wherever you live. We all know people with disabilities, and we can all do our part. And Udemy is a great resource for that. Outside of that, the crypto world is still an exciting world. The great thing about this company, UDEMY, is that it will discuss a lot of the cryptos that you can make money with. You can make money from each individual crypto that they mention, and they'll show you how to do that. So there's one course in there that has 5 crypto courses in one. So each course is about $30 a course for a class. Some of the courses have 100 lectures inside of them. So you could buy a course and there's 100 lectures inside one course. That might be $100 and you have 100 lectures. That's very economically available to most people. Let's say you get a disability check and you have roughly a couple hundred left over in a month. You can buy the course that will lead you to economic freedom. You know, with a couple hundred left over in a month, which will show you how. Only thing that's missing is maybe some guidance. I can probably provide that on which courses to take to get to your goal of self-employment. It's a brave new world out there. If you have a computer in this world, if you have a tablet or a phone, you will have the likelihood of making a living. We're going to go to a place where any of those people can earn a living. We won't be at 0% unemployment, but we'll be pretty darn close to actual full employment. So I'm going to end this crypto show. I'm going to ask you to go to the website, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to take them, especially today or even at a future show. So thank you, Emily, and waiting for me today. I'm going to sign off. It's yours. It's up to Emily now. Yep.
Okay, well, thank you, Tim. That was some good information. What are your thoughts, Kurt?
I agree. I always enjoy this show. Pick up on the new tidbits of information that I wouldn't have either if it wasn't for Tim here bringing it to us. So thank you, Tim, for bringing this onto the platform and letting our YouTube audiences and where it's posted out on Facebook and LinkedIn by Emily here with all of her social media strategies. Great stuff out there for the good of all of our blue collar workers. Let's keep the cause going. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, we'll see you next time. Everybody stay healthy and stay happy.